This wasn't just a match, it was a massacre. The Usos were seconds away from victory, the crowd was on their feet, and it looked like momentum had finally shifted, but then, Bronson Reed became unstoppable, Logan Paul became ruthless, and in one shocking moment, everything collapsed. A spear through the barricade. A tsunami from the heavens. And a victory that sent a terrifying message to the entire WWE locker room, because this wasn't just a win, this was domination. The battle had already reached its breaking point. Bodies were battered. The crowd was screaming. Every superstar in the ring knew this match could change everything, and then suddenly, chaos exploded at ringside. Out of nowhere, Bronson Reed charged forward like a human wrecking ball and speared LA Knight straight through the ringside barricade. The impact was brutal, the barricade shattered, the fans couldn't believe what they just witnessed. Knight was completely wiped out. Reed wasn't just trying to win, he was trying to destroy. Inside the ring, the action didn't slow down for a second. Logan Paul showed incredible awareness, blocking a perfectly timed super kick attempt before delivering a devastating zigzag. He went for the cover. 1, 2, but it wasn't enough. The resilience of the opposition kept the match alive, the momentum continued shifting rapidly. Jimmy Uso managed to tag himself in at the perfect moment during a reverse exploder attempt, bringing fresh energy into the fight, and then, the Usos struck. Jimmy and Jey Uso moved with perfect synchronization, the kind of chemistry only brothers could have. Double superkicks, the impact echoed throughout the arena. Logan Paul was stunned, the crowd erupted, then came their most dangerous weapon. The legendary 1D. Jimmy and Jey planted their opponent into the mat with devastating precision and went for the cover. This was it, victory was seconds away, but then, disaster struck. Bronson Reed stormed back into the ring and broke up the pin at the last possible second. The entire momentum shifted instantly. Reed wasn't done. He turned his attention to Jey Uso and delivered a crushing headbutt that sent him flying to the outside. Then Reed did something unthinkable. He launched himself over the ropes with a massive suicide dive, crashing into both Usos at ringside. The impact was devastating. The crowd watched in shock as Reed single-handedly wiped out both brothers. Reed grabbed Jey and threw him over the announce table, completely removing him from the equation. Now, Jimmy Uso was alone, vulnerable, and surrounded. Reed rolled Jimmy back into the ring. Logan Paul stepped in and delivered a crushing punch, weakening Jimmy just enough. That was all Reed needed. Bronson Reed tagged himself in. The arena held its breath. Reed climbed to the top rope. A man his size should never be able to move like that, but he did. He launched himself into the air. Tsunami splash. The impact shook the ring. Jimmy Uso had no chance. The referee dropped to the mat. 1, 2, 3. It was over. Bronson Reed and Logan Paul had just destroyed one of the greatest tag teams in WWE history. This wasn't just a victory, this was a warning. Bronson Reed proved he is one of the most dangerous forces in WWE today. Logan Paul proved he belongs at the top, and together, they showed the world they are willing to do whatever it takes to win. Meanwhile, the Usos suffered a crushing defeat, but knowing their history, this loss won't break them. It will only fuel their comeback, and as the road to the Elimination Chamber continues, the danger has never been greater. Bronson Reed just sent shockwaves through WWE, Logan Paul just secured one of the biggest wins of his career, and the Usos just learned how dangerous this new alliance truly is. But the war is far from over. Will the Usos get revenge? Will LA Knight return stronger than ever? Or will Bronson Reed continue his path of destruction? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to MatChatter for the latest WWE news, breakdowns, and shocking moments, because in WWE, survival is never guaranteed.